What's up guys, Frank Fulci back again with another monthly haul, unboxing, and collection update video. Before we jump into today's pretty decently sized haul, make sure you guys click on the subscribe button and also click the bell icon for notifications of all future uploads. Welcome back to the channel guys. It's actually amazing to me, I mess up that intro a lot usually, especially recently because I don't do weekly videos anymore, but it's funny, once I start going, it kind of just comes out on autopilot. But anyway, that's the first deep breath of the day. I kind of debated on whether or not to even do this video, but I'll get to the reasons why that is at the end. So if you guys want to stick around, I have a lot of stuff to show off. Some already opened, some I'll be opening on camera like I usually do, but it's kind of just a mix of things I'm just going to grab and show. Again, this video is not going to be the most coherent or the most uplifting that I've done. But again, if you guys want to stick around till the end of the haul, then I'll get into like some life update stuff. But in the meantime, let's try to keep it lighthearted, and I'll just show off a bunch of stuff, a bunch of CDs and things I had already opened. Horrorcore Jason, Wicked shit, Wicked Underground, all that stuff that you guys have become used to on this channel, so I'm not going to go too much into that. But first up, we have a new one from Low-Key Legend, Fraggle Swag 2. This is kind of like a goofy parody CD. Obviously a sequel, if you will. There's a bunch of extra like flyers and things, stickers and stuff, but this is for Famzy and the Hooligans, $26 bill. This is actually the first physical CD I own of these guys. I bought that because I think that was like a limited leftover from the Gathering of the Juggalos that just happened a couple of months ago. Next up, we have Lapse, who's part of the Cerberus clique. He actually, I think this is his first actual physical release. I think it's like a re-release or remastering of an old stuff. Yeah, it's called Paved in Broken Dreams, the Relapse era. So he used to go by Relapse, now it's shortened to Lapse, but good guy. He threw in some extras as well, like he always does. Next we have another Gathering of the Juggalos exclusive that Razakel was nice enough to hook up for me. Love her for that, but this is, you were technically only supposed to get it at the Gathering, but since I never go to that, she was kind enough to let me buy one from her directly. HB the Grizzly, the Bad News Bear, and again, it's the Gathering version, so there's a couple of bonus tracks on there. Then we have exclusive to physical, which you don't see much these days, but Insane Poetry, The Summoning Volume 1. I feel like this might be a mixtape style thing. I haven't listened to it yet. It's still sealed, and again, it's not available on digital, so yeah, one day I'll open that up. And this one I have listened to a bunch on digital because it is available there, but Smalls one's new one, and that's called Defiled in the Lavender Fields. Great record, her best work to date, if you ask me. This one actually came today. It's a bunch of Twisted stuff. I don't know. I'll show keychain sticker, some like little laminate patch type thing, a little keychain thing. I don't know. It's not that important. What I really ordered this mystery audio box for was this first and only time ever Samhain Witch Killers, which is like a iteration of the House of Crazies. They finally put this out on CD physically, and it's just a bunch. It's 6 songs that have already been released in various forms, so nothing really new there, but exciting to have it physically finally. And the rest of these I already own, so that's what you get for ordering a mystery box, I guess. But Twisted Get Twisted, Lex the Hexmaster Episode 1 Party Castle, and Twisted the Darkness from 2015. So already own all those, like I said, but it is what it is. It's the crapshoot when you get like mystery boxes and shit. And again, I said the only reason I got it was because of the Samhain Witch Killers CD anyway. Kind of gonna just get them, show them as I grab. So whether it's books, movies, music, I don't really fucking know anymore at this point. So this one is from Criterion Collection. I'm pretty sure I already know what this is from the good brother Andy. He gave me a heads up that this would be coming, so thank you to him very much. I should probably throw this on. This will lighten my mood, I'm sure, but 4K from Criterion. Amazing that I'm even able to say that, but the movie is Happiness. If you've never seen this, do yourself a favor and do so. It's pretty fucked up. And great cast. Philip Seymour Hoffman, Dylan Baker, Elizabeth Ashley, Jane Addams, John Lovitz, a bunch of people. Just take my word for it. Fucked up. Good movie. Thank you, Andy, for that. Here's one that I had sliced open But then I realized it was a gift, so I didn't go any further. But an Amazon one. Also from the good brother Andy. Hey, Frank and Joy, let's just hope we don't have one of these days in real life. Great movie. Haven't seen this one in years. I'm so happy that Scream Factory put this out on 4K. Definitely deserves a rewatch after, I mean, it's been well over 10 years since I've seen this. And this is Neil Marshall's Doomsday. Neil Marshall has done Dog Soldiers and The Descent and other great movies, in my opinion. This one actually has 3 discs, so 4K theatrical cut, Blu-ray theatrical cut, and then Blu-ray unrated cut. And then a bunch of extras and stuff. Definitely love this one. Thank you for that, brother. All right. Another Amazonian one that was already sliced, but I don't remember what the hell was in here because it's been sitting for weeks. Andy, hey Frank and Joy, late night for me these days is 9:30. That is the same for me, brother. That is definitely the same. Thank you for sending this Late Night with the Devil fucking steelbook. Happy to own this one physically. I watched it on Shudder like a week after everyone else was like hyping it up and stuff. This is limited edition, collectibles inside, so pretty cool. I thought it was a little hyped up for what it is, but it is enjoyable. It's different, definitely different from what you see most of the time these days. So thank you for sending that, brother. I appreciate it. I did put it on my wish list for a reason, so I am happy to own that. Thank you. We have one from Jesse over at Diabolic. Slice off some digits here, like always. Sorry about the glare and stuff, guys. I'm doing this it's like a gloomy day. And so I have the overhead light on here. I usually just do it by the daylight, but it's cloudy and a little drizzly and rainy. So this one I had ordered. I don't know if I said just now where that was. Oh, Jesse from Diabolic. Friday the 13th from Arrow. This is the 2009 Friday the 13th. Another one I haven't visited in a while. Now, I know we've got this in the Friday the 13th box set and all that stuff, but love this artwork. Love that Arrow did this in 4K, by the way. And, yeah, another one I think I like this more than most people, honestly. So, definitely happy to have that one. I had pre-ordered that one from Jesse a while ago. Here's another Amazonioni. Apparently, I'd opened this. Oh, yeah, because Andy had told me about this one as well. Pay the Piper, a novel by George A. Romero, yep, you heard that right, and Daniel Kraus, authors of The Living Dead. So this is a big boy. I've not been reading, although, the font's pretty big size. 300 or so pages. I should probably get back into reading. I need to distract my mind these days. Another one from Jesse at Diabolic. Slice that bad boy open. Again, these are all just like pre-orders. Like, these have been sitting forever, but Jesse at Diabolic, I had pre-ordered another one of these Second Sight releases. Oh, so good. Of course, what's his name? Adam Wingard, one of my favorite directors. You're Next. Incredible. Second Sight always does awesome with these, so I had to get the limited edition, like, hard box that has, like, photos and rigid slipcase with new artwork, 120-page booklet. 6 collector's art cards. That's what I was trying to say, art cards. So awesome there. Again, sorry guys, I'm going through these quick, but it's a huge pile of shit, and like I said, I didn't really want to make this video anyway, but had to get through these things and clear off some of the shelf space. Here's another gift from the good brother. Hey Frank, enjoy more Clown in a Cornfield. Still never even read the second one, but Clown in a Cornfield 3. Crazy to me that there's already 3 of these from Adam Cesare, Caesar, however you want to say his last name, but The Church of Friendo. I hope that the second and third one are a little more adult-oriented than the first one, YA one, but that's okay if they're not. The first one was enjoyable. And I said, I still haven't read the second one, and obviously not the third, so thank you for sending that, brother. Another nice book. I hate doing these Vinegar Syndrome ones, so I'm really going to fly through these. There's actually 2 Vinegar Syndrome packages here. And I loathe the reaction I get from these, so I'm going to fly through these ones. I don't know. Subscriber packages, plus maybe a few extras that I had decided to throw in. Again, these kind of have just been sitting here, so there's a little sticker. First, we have an Eye for an Eye. Don't know anything about this, as always. This is one of the VSA titles, so VSA number 48. Again, awesome artwork. Love the colors and stuff on that. We have Cruel Britannia, Craze, Pennygold, and Crucible of Terror. 3 killer thrillers from the UK. Very awesome stuff. Another one of these slide out, very fancy things with a booklet and everything. So that's awesome. Let me know in the comments below how you guys feel about those films. Next up we have Sidney Sheldon's Bloodline. This one looks interesting, to say the least. Then we have Howling 2, one that I've actually seen. What do you know? Your sister is a werewolf. Yes, I'm a basic bitch. I've only seen popular movies. I don't know obscure shit like the rest of you guys. Lamberto Bava's Delirium, Photo of Gioia. You say that as Gioia. 4K on this one, by the way. I probably should have said that about some of these others. I'm pretty sure the Howling 2 is also 4K. Yes. And the artwork, again, fucking incredible. Your sister is a werewolf. Love, love, love. And then last but not least, there's also a NECA thing that I had. I think I bought this from Amazon months ago, and because it was like super low in price, so I jumped on the Ultimate NECA, the Nun. So that's been sitting here for a while as well. I can finally put that in storage to never be seen again. But last, Vinegar Syndrome. Slice off my fucking cock with this knife. Another little pile here again. I'm going to fly through this. First, Trampa Infernal. Hell's Trap. Trampa. Then we have Devil Times 5. Fucking artwork. Amazing. I watched Fatal Games today, the Vinegar Syndrome release, finally, and that one was actually not too bad. I mean, it was a slow burn slasher flick, but not too bad. 1984, I think, on that one. Bloodbath at the House of Death. This one looks very interesting. We got Vincent Price in this one. So, again, how can you go wrong? It's got like a blowtorch to this girl's face. Amazing artwork. Focus. And then last but not least, My Father is a Hero, Jet Li. Love that they did this. VSA number 46. So, apparently, I'm sure I've missed out on VSA 47. Yeah, I'm sure I have. But, yeah, excited about more Jet Li in the collection, of course. So, that'll do it, guys. Again, I flew through that one. I mean, I kind of intended to do that. Maybe not that quickly, but a lot of stuff here. CDs, books, movies, Blu-rays, 4Ks, all of it. The whole 9, Arrow, Scream Factory, all the big ones, Vinegar Syndrome. So pretty exciting stuff regardless of whether I went quickly or not. But yeah, for any of you guys that don't really care about Frank Fulci, the person, you can probably tune out now. And I appreciate you guys coming by for the haul and hopefully see you soon. I don't know how soon, but for anyone that does care to stick around, here's a little life update for me. I don't even remember when my last video was. It's got to be over a month ago at this point. And this is why I don't really like to ever talk about shit like that. But, you know, I've been on this channel for long enough that you guys know I get vulnerable from time to time. And I think it's important to share this kind of stuff. So, you know, life updates and things like that, along with the fun stuff we love to enjoy and collect, you know, they kind of go hand in hand because there are people behind the collecting, right? So the last video I made, I had briefly mentioned, and I didn't even go into detail, and it's probably better off, but I had mentioned for literally the first time in, I mean, I've been doing this channel for many years now. I don't even remember how many, but you guys have never heard me talk about females or dating or any of that stuff. But in the last video, I had briefly mentioned, oh, I may or may not be seeing somebody. Well, that's kind of stopped already. So I think at the point that I had mentioned it, I think it must have been 3 or 4 weeks into it, and it only lasted 6 weeks, which is nothing, of course, in the grand scheme of life. But when it's something you're not used to and you get excited about, it's a pretty big deal. So, you know, I don't know what's going to happen in the future, obviously, but some things went down, and it's nobody's fault, just lives veer in different directions sometimes, and so I'm in a pretty bad place mentally, and you know, you guys who have stuck around have known that I've had issues in the past that I haven't gone into too much detail, but I'm sure even just by watching the videos and seeing my moods throughout, I try to be fun and goofy and say stupid shit, but like from time to time, I've been real on this channel. And again, I have the handful of loyal watchers and you guys that I call friends on YouTube that, you offer guidance and advice and stuff when the time comes. But yeah, so I'm in a pretty bad place mentally, like worse than I've ever been, actually. So I started going to therapy recently, and I have a lot of things to work out, and it's not even just this relationship thing. It's, obviously that was the Kickstarter for a lot of stuff, but a lot of the stuff that we talk about at therapy, and it's only been a couple of sessions, has been issues that I've had for, my whole life. I'm almost a 40-year-old man at this point. I'm 37. I don't mind telling you guys my age. But for 37 years, I've felt a lot of these things that are kind of like coming to the surface exponentially now. So a lot of things I have to work on, obviously, and it just sucks that, having something that I thought was a great relationship turned sour kind of was the catalyst for this. And again, I don't know what's going to happen moving forward. Maybe things rekindle or whatever, but I can't really pledge any bets on that. So I kind of just have to go on with my life, and it's been a struggle, really, the last few weeks. And that's why I haven't done this video sooner. I haven't done anything sooner. I kind of don't really have motivation to do shit anymore. So I kind of just wanted to do this because, again, things were piling up, as you saw, and just a little distraction, even though obviously I'm talking about it. But talking about this shit helps, and I've talked about it ad nauseum with all of my close friends, my coworkers, a lot of people that, probably more people than I even should, but I'm an open book. I don't really hide shit from people, but again, it's been a real struggle, and I know a lot of people people are dealing with stuff daily. I'm not the only one, but, sometimes you feel alone, and especially when you're going through something yourself. It doesn't necessarily always help to say, well, it could be worse, or so-and-so's going through this too. It's like, yeah, well, I don't have their emotions. I don't have their heart. I don't have their brain. So while I feel sympathy for them going through whatever it is, it doesn't really help in my situation. So I'm kind of just rambling on and on here, guys, but please, if you guys are struggling with anything, just know that you can reach out for help too. Like me finally, this is long overdue. I should have went to therapy decades ago, and I just never did. And maybe that's why this relationship turned into what it did, because I have problems. And again, nothing happened. It's nobody's fault. It's kind of just the circumstances of the timing of things. And just because I've been single for literally decades doesn't mean that this should have or could have went a different way. It's just, it is what it is. So, and again, it's just really just more about how I'm processing things. So, whatever. Sorry to bore you guys with this shit. I feel like my ranting is going on more than the actual whole part of this video. But hopefully you guys are still sticking around. Hopefully, like I said, a handful of you guys actually care enough to hear me out on this. This is a life update because I don't know when my next video is going to be. I don't plan on going anywhere. I don't want you guys to worry in the sense of that. But, yeah, I don't know when my next video is going to be. I kind of just need to focus on healing and working towards a lot of things, and we'll see. Again, I don't know. I fucking order things all the time without even remembering, or I pre-order, or, I'm lucky enough to get gifts from you guys. So, there's always going to be some things coming in the mail, straggling in. But I don't know off the top of my head when the next package will come or when it will be. So, excuse me. So that's kind of it, guys. Just in a really bad place. We're trying to work on things. And, I have my brother's wedding coming up. That's never a good situation for me personally to be around, like weddings and things, when I do feel so alone and when I do have relationship issues, if I can even use that term in this sense. But yeah, I've been lonely for fucking ever. So, the wedding was going to be sad for me regardless. I am the best man though, so I have to suck things up and, be there for my brother and his soon-to-be wife and everybody else involved. So it's not about me. And I kind of just need to survive the day. That's kind of where I'm at. I'm in survival mode at this point. I don't even take things day by day at this point. I take things second by second. So just doing my best. I hope any of you guys out there listening to this also, if you're, like I said, if you're struggling with something, whether it's similar to my situation or not, we all have something to deal with. So hopefully you guys hearing me talk about this shit helps in some little minute way if possible, or, even if it provokes you to go seek help yourself. So I found this therapist through my insurance website. It's going to be costing me an arm and a leg, but I kind of just need to suck that up as well and whatever it costs. I mean, I have to invest in myself at some point. So, maybe not buy so many fucking movies and stuff and put that money. Now, healthcare is a lot more expensive than movies, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Anyway, guys, that'll do it. I'll shut the hell up now. Again, I'm sure I lost most of you at this point anyways, but to the few that may have stuck around, thank you for everything. Comment down below whether it's about the haul or about life. Love to hear from you guys regardless. And it may be better to hear from you guys at these times anyway. So thanks again for everything, guys. Until next time, peace out, and please be good.